Yo, what's going on, guys? Speedway06 here, and today I have race number 1 of the PRA NR2003 series. This will be a 10-race weekly racing series where 26 drivers from the PRA community hand-pick their vehicle. Now, they're not going to have any control over their vehicles. It's going to be all computer simulated. So I feel like this will be a very great event to just sit back, relax, and just cheer for your car. Here at race number 1, we are at Daytona International Speedway for 16 laps. It's going to be a good one. There's going to be some beating and banging, some bump drafting. I'm excited, so let's go ahead and look at the starting lineup. All right, guys, you see the starting lineup right here. Slick got the pole with, he was a thousandth of a second under that 51, so the only driver to get under 51. In second will be Hyper, third is B-Dog, fourth Frylock, fifth Grandpa, sixth Travis, seventh is AYDY, eighth is Outlaw, ninth is Zuris, and 10th is Teague. So that is your top 10. You can see the rest of the starting lineup on the board, and let's go ahead and get into the race. Alrighty, guys, we got these cars up and running, getting ready to turn these cars loose for 16 laps around Daytona International Speedway. We're going to be getting ready to go green here. Want to pop on board with the leader of the race, and that will be Slick. He is our pole sitter. We will be getting ready for 16 laps, and looks like everybody is underway. We already have somebody trying to peek out a little bit. That's the 5 car. A lot of these guys are already dicing back and forth. It's going to be very interesting to see how they're going to be able to give each other some room. I want to pop on this rear chase right here. That way we can see the full field. Had a little hiccup in the broadcast there, but I feel like everything is fine now. All these drivers are looking for some type of real estate. Going back through the field right here. We're on board with the AYDY. Got some 3 wide back there. Grandpa's currently in that 5th position. That will change over when we go across the strike. AYDY is looking to pounce on the leader, Slick. Got a pretty good view right there, 3 wide. He got a line on the inside trying to make something happen here. Looks like that 3 car, that light purple car of Zuri's, is trying to make a move up there. AY is going to get pushed out to the back. Everything seems to be working pretty well right now for everybody. Doesn't look like any problems. I want to check back here in the back of the pack a little bit. Pop on board with John, see what he's in the middle of a nice little 3 wide situation. Looks like they're going to be trying to threaten 4 wide, and there's a car going down low, the purple car. They'll come back up right in front of Outlaw. Oh my gosh. The caution is going to be out. We popped on board with John in the right time. Let's go ahead and take a look at that replay and just figure out what exactly happened. All right, so we're on board with Wired right here. I just want to see exactly what happened. There were 4 wide. I mean, he's trying to come down and pinch D-Highs. I mean, maybe the spotter said that there was a hole there when there wasn't, and he's alone for the ride. He comes right back up into Outlaw, nowhere to go. And then looks like they're going to come down the track and maybe collect another car. That would be that 9 car of Lysis. Man, let's pop on board the Luke man, because he had a really good shot of the wreck. All right, so we're on board with the Luke man right here inside the cockpit. He's 25th spot, so I mean, he's going to gain some positions. I mean, you just see nothing but smoke. Absolutely nothing but smoke. Spotter's telling him to go low. He gets around just barely. Oh, we got some contact after the fact. Oh wow, some more wreckage there. So I mean, we're going to have a lot of drivers with some damage, but Luke man was able to get through there without any problems. So let's go ahead and get back with live action. We're coming back with the live action. That 39 of Swamp Dog seems to be really off the pace. Might be some mechanical error right there. Yeah, you see smoke coming out of the back. Looks like his day might be done. Alrighty, so the lights on the pace car are out. We will be going green this next time by. I want to pop up on the screen all the drivers that were involved in that accident. There was 5 in total. You see them up there on your screen. Not the way that you want your season to begin, but I mean, when you're at Daytona, it's pretty much random draw of who's going to get caught up in the wreck. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see how these guys they race, knowing okay, the first big wreck of the season happened. So it's going to be interesting to see. Looks like we're going to have probably about 10 laps left. We got that 2 car of Slick. He is on the pole position right there, going to be in first place, leading them to green. Then we have that 69 car of Captain Napkins, and then that looks like that will be the red 38, maybe that's back there. Let's go ahead and look. No, that's the 90 of Cross. So Cross is in that 3rd position. D West is 4th. 5th is Brad. 6th is Zuri's. 7th is Travis. 8th is Grandpa. 9th is B-Dog. And then 10th is Teague. So that will be your top 10 right there as we get ready to go green. Righty, guys. So we're going to have 10 laps to go this time by. Them drivers, they were pushing it very hard. I mean, they were trying their best to get as much as they could out of it. So I mean, you still see the skid marks on the track. A lot of drivers were caught up in that mess. So let's see if these guys can just level out here. The pace car is getting ready to dive down. It is in Slick's control. We're going to have 10 laps here. And it looks like we are back underway. Slick is getting up through the gears, leading this field. Already looks like some guys are making some moves back there. On board with Captain Napkins right there. You see Crosses right on his bumper. Them two are going to try to hook up. Everyone's starting to make their own lanes. They know they can't stay single file for too long. We got Cross and Captain Napkins. They're tag teaming a little bit. Maybe they're going to try to make a move. Cross is going to peek low on Captain Napkins. Looks like he's going to be able to get his fender there. So Cross is going to be able to move up to P2. Want to scroll through the back of the field, see any battling that is going on. Looks like no real battles going on here. Got Spider Monkey, he's off the pace just a little bit. Luke Mann is in 19th. Pocono is 18th. Just going up to the field. We do have some 3-wide action, however. So, all right, hold on to your seatbelt. So, Captain Napkins is actually falling back some. So, after that incident where he went up a little bit and Cross got up underneath him, he is falling back. All right, these guys, they're starting to get dicey here. And you already see Cross, he's trying to get that high lane working, and he's going to end up getting shuffled on back to the back. So, second place, B-Dog Forever 06 there. He's going to try to make a move. He's got Travis 14 in line. Looks like B-Dog's going to try to go to the outside, and he's going to fall back. So, I guess, oh, hold on now. We got Travis 14 making a move on Slick. Slick went to the high side. Maybe he thought B-Dog had a better run, but looks like not. As it looks like Travis 14 is going to be your new race leader here. Let's get on this rear chase. So 2 lines are starting to form here as stuff's starting to heat up. We're about to have 7 laps to go. Looks like there already going to be a little 3-wide move right there. That'll put that bright green 3 car of Hyper in the middle. So they're 3 wide behind Travis. Something's going to have to give, or else they're just going to be riding behind Travis, because right now he's got every single lane that he can block, and he's going to try his best to block it. I love this view right here, being able to get the chase view, see how fast these guys are going, how much the cars are moving around actually in the race. All these guys are starting to get a little bit antsy here. They know that it's coming to an end. That's why you see the 3 wide. They're trying to make a move right there. As Frylock, he gets shuffled on back. Your race leader, he went to the outside. Well, your former race leader, your pole sitter, went to the outside and dropped all the way back to 11th. It looks like that bottom lane is going to be the way to go here. Got some guys trying to make some lanes work there. I'm going to scroll on through the back of the field. See where everybody's at. Pocono and Luke, man, they're way off the pace. Probably some damage there. They might have got a little bit of engine damage in the wreck. Yeah, Spider Monkey, he's way off the pace as well. But back to the front, you got Travis 14. B-Dog Forever 06 is right there on Travis 14's bumper. He's going to try to make a move there. Looks like Travis is going to let him take the inside. We're going to be coming up on 5 laps to go. So, I mean, now's the time where you got to make your move there. As you see Grandpa, he gets a really good run coming up on the back of Travis. He's going to be able to give Travis a little bump. That's going to clear him of B-Dog Forever 06. These guys, they're 3 wide right here. Grandpa went up to block Captain Napkins. I don't think that is the move to be made, as that middle line, it's really working really strong right now. You get that 38 car. That would be Brad Perk. He's coming up onto the field. So these guys, they're starting to heat up some stuff a little bit in the kitchen. It's starting to get a little bit hot. There might be another wreck, and if there's a wreck, then this race might end under caution. So I mean, you're looking at it. Travis has to do everything he can to hold Brad Perk at bay, because if he does not, there's a good chance Brad Perk is going to win this, because the way these guys are racing right now, looks like they're breeding for a wreck. So I do want to pop on board in the back of the field here into this far chase cam. That way we can see this progression starting to unfold. So that we're on board with Slick right there. That was our pole setter. He's currently in the 12th position in that middle lane. Looks like that outside lane is going to start to fade out there. That is B-Dog Forever 06 and Zuri is on that top lane. We have 4 laps to go here. Oh, B-Dog's going to try to make a little move right there. I don't know if that would be smart. Everything seems to be negotiated out. They know that they're running 3 wide and the top 2 is single file. They're not going to make any ground. So B-Dog's falling back with the Zuris. Looks like Elitzman in that 22 car is going to go to the high lane and fall back as well. These guys, they need to start getting down to the bottom if they're going to make something happen, because that outside lane just does not seem to make a run there. So Captain Napkins, he was up there in the front. He dropped all the way back down to 16th. It's just using the draft and manipulating the draft to your advantage. Zuri there looked like he was going to try to make a little move. Unable to. So, all right. Everything seems to be settling down. You got the top, I want to say 8 right there. Oh, as I say, they're making their move. The top 8 was in single file. We're going to try to make it to the end, but we have 3 laps to go. It is the make or break time, and I think a bunch of these drivers, they know it. On board with Slick here in the cockpit. He's going to try to make a move. He's going to go to the bottom of this 3 wide. He's got the speed, okay? He's really got the speed. He ran a really fast lap time, so if anybody can do it, I feel like it's going to be him that can make his way up through this pack, manipulating the draft. He's going to end up making that move. That would be the 60 car. Making the move on John. John, I mean, what an eventful night. He's up here in the top 3 after almost getting involved in that early incident. But for right now, the show, it looks to be on the Brad Perk and Travis show as we get 2 laps to go. So if there is a caution, this race will be official. They will finish under green, and these guys, they don't want to see a caution, but they're racing like they want to see one, most definitely. Scrolling on back through the pack, we got some 3 wide action. These guys are going to have to get formed up if they want to get a run right here. So John, he got pushed out of the draft there. It's just crucial to stay in that draft. I do want to go back up to the front of the field as we have some things starting to heat up. The pole sitter Slick ended up making his way back up to the front. There is a 3 wide between Brad, Hyper, and Slick. Travis, he's going to have to pick a lane to go there, as he is going to be coming to the white flag this time by. Going to look in the back right here and just see what he sees. Hyper, he's going to try to make his move. Slick ended up making a mistake there, staying on that outside. And Brad, I mean, he was in second place for the most of the race. He went on to the back of the pack, and more mid-pack there. So it's down to Travis. He's going to have to make a move here. Captain Napkins ended up working his way back up to the front there, manipulating that draft the best way he can. But we have a half a lap led. I know Travis is really looking into his mirror right now. As you see, I think that's that 26 machine of B-Dog Forever 06 on that inside lane. If Travis just picks the lane right, I think he's going to be able to win this race. I don't think anybody's going to have a run. I mean, he's had a rocket ship ever since he got up into this clean air, but we have all these guys there 3 wide in the back going to try to make something work. I don't think they're going to be able to make something work. Travis 14 will be able to hold off the rest of the field and bring home the race #1 win at Daytona International Speedway. Wow, what a finish back there. Them guys were 3, 4 wide at some times. I mean, Travis was able just to get out front and just pick a lane to block. So congratulations to Travis 14 on being the first winner of the PRA NR2003 series. Alrighty guys, so you see the finishing order right there on your screen. Travis 14 does bring home the win. John finishes in second. In third is that 52 car Grandpa. B-Dog Forever 6 is in fourth. Fifth is D. Westberg. Sixth is Captain Napkin. Seventh is Bumskag. Eighth is Hyper. Ninth is Leetzman. And 10th is Cross. Our pole sitter Slick ended up falling all the way back to 13th when he got out of the draft. We have 6 DNFs. 5 of them were because of that big wreck at the beginning of the race. And then Swamp Dog tried to get his car back in the field, but it just could not do it. You see the bottom 3, Pocono, Luke Man, Spider, they were off the pace. Maybe they'll go back to the shop and just figure out something that needs to be done for next week's race at Bristol Motor Speedway under the lights for 25 laps, guys. This is all we have today. If you enjoyed today's race, make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and we will see you next week at Bristol Motor Speedway.